What is up, YouTube? It's KhafreDaProdigy back in the middle. Today we're going over the brand new playoffs theme information that we got a preview of from NBA 2K Mobile on all of their social media platforms. But we are going to begin this post that we're going to be going over right now from their Facebook, which they released like a whole blog post about, which so I'm going to be leaving that link to that in the description. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out for the full information. Basically, that's what we're going to be going over. But I went ahead and shortened it down a little bit. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, basically we're gonna be getting a new playoff theme that is going to start on Monday, August 17th. This theme is gonna last for 3 weeks. It looks like from the card that they released that the cards are going to actually have a team loyalty bonus from the for every single card in the playoff theme. From the card they released, they might release more cards. They only shown us 3 cards so far, but all the cards so far have the team loyalty bonus. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate team loyalty bonus isn't really that good for these cards. They should make them duos, because basically how they're going to be releasing these cards is that they're going to have 32 cards from each team on the like they're going to have like the best players from each team. So like they're going to have like Kawhi and Paul George, they're going to have LeBron and AD, Kyle Lowry and Pascal. So y'all going to have cards from like all those teams on here. So yeah, I hope they should have made these cards duos. So far, I didn't really think about this going into this video, but they should have made these cards duos, because team loyalty, like for some teams like the Clippers, that doesn't really work that well, because you have Kawhi, you have Paul George, 2 of the same position, doesn't make sense, and then you have what's the name, Patrick Paris and Patrick Beverly. You don't really want to use those cards. So yeah, kind of tough they actually made us use this team loyalty. I didn't really mean to go off on this too much, but yeah, moving on. The cards are going to get power upgrades as the players move throughout the playoffs. So basically, what you guys are going to be seeing on the screen right now is that how the Kawhi worked last season. Because from what I understand, because I didn't play last season, because this is basically from like the research that I've done before we went into this video. Basically, from what I understand, Kawhi went all the way up to a pink diamond card. So I think at the beginning he was either an onyx or a diamond. I need to actually like go back and check, but he was either an onyx or a diamond. You guys can see on the screen right now, and he ended up moving his card rarity up to pink diamond throughout like the whole theme. So yeah, that's basically their power is going to upgrade. Their base power is going to upgrade. I'm not sure how much the level is going to matter. So if you like train a card up, how much that's going to matter. We're going to see going to the event. I think it says something about it in their post, but it doesn't really make that much sense to me how they worded it. But yeah, so we're going to see that during the event, making more sense when we get there. So yeah, the card's going to get power upgrades as well, all the way from basically the playoffs to the finals. They're going to have a whole finals scene they're going to be releasing in October. But before we get that final scene, after the playoffs scene, they're going to also this is going to only be a 3-week theme, as I said. The playoffs are going to last for like 2 months, I think. So yeah, from like August to October. So yeah, the playoffs gonna last like 2 months. So they're also gonna have some repeat things. So we might see Rainmakers later on, since we haven't seen it yet. So yeah, we might see that later on. So basically, they're gonna have some redo things that they were doing with the Intimidators right now. So yeah, basically that's how that's gonna work. They're gonna have a rerun of the themes like they've done recently, like they said, and then we're gonna be going over those. That's basically the card section. But now we're gonna be going over the collectibles. Basically, the collectibles is like some of the more interesting parts of this blog post. So basically, there's going to be a playoff picker. So basically how that's going to work is that every single day you log into the game, you're going to get a picker for each team that's playing that day. So like if the Thunder and the Rockets are going to play, then you just go ahead and pick the Thunder every single time. They're going to get a 100% win for like basically throughout the whole playoffs. So basically, if the team wins, you're going to get yourself a collectible. If the team does not win and you get it wrong, I'm assuming like the next day, you're going to get yourself 2 coins from the from your rewards, which I think they're just gonna give you to you at the end of the day. As I said, I didn't play the playoffs. I'm not sure if they did this like this last season. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I guess we'll see once a team wins a game or a team loses a game. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing how that's going to work. Also, you're gonna make sure you're getting some collectibles from the crews. So basically, from the crews is that it seems like every single crew challenge, they're going to give you a whole collectible. So it seems like they're gonna give you a Eastern Conference or a Western Conference collectible. I'm not sure how that's going to work completely. I guess we'll see more of that coming into the event. But yeah, basically some other stuff they're going to be releasing collectibles in is that you're going to get East and West collectibles. That's going to be able to get in all 3 playoff events. So it seems like they're going to be so far. There are going to be 2 collectibles that we know of so far at this point in the video. So yeah, there's going to be East and West collectibles. There's going to be something really interesting about those collectibles during the Gauntlet they're going to be releasing. But yeah, for if you're at a pink diamond as your top reward, you're going to be able to get 15 East and 15 West collectible, because on here it says 15 East and 15 West. So you should be able to get collectibles from both teams. And then basically that's how you're going to do it. If your top reward is pink diamond, you're going to be getting 15 East and 15 West. And then if you have your top reward as a ruby, you're going to be getting 5 east and 5 west. And I think it's going to scale up like that because it's going to be ruby, amethyst. So for amethyst it might be 10. For both amethyst and onyx it might be 10 because that's kind of weird. They might give you like 12 or something at what's the name, onyx, or at a diamond. That's actually gonna be really weird because there are multiple things in between those. They're gonna be giving you ruby, amethyst, onyx, diamond, and then pink diamond. So they're gonna have to make up. I'm not sure how many collectibles they're gonna be having for amethyst through diamond, but we do know that ruby is gonna get 5. So if basically what you want to do, if you haven't already, try to upgrade your team to like some of those power milestones. So during if you're in the Gauntlet, basically the power milestones basically for basically everything else besides diamonds. So at diamonds it goes from 6,500 in the main domination, and there's going to be 8,000 in regular events like the fantasy finals through regular domination, and then for the pink diamond it's going to be 16,000. I think it's 12,500 for the regular events. So yeah, if you're in main domination, you're going to be getting also for main domination. If your top reward is pink diamond, you're gonna get 7, and if your lowest reward, if your top reward is ruby, you're gonna get 3. So yeah, try to upgrade your team if you haven't already to one of those tiers, which is like the 16k, 12,500 I think it is, and the 8,000 to 6,500. Try to upgrade your team to a power milestone to try to get your team up. So yeah, basically that's how that's going to work. That you're gonna get the collectibles based off of what tier you're in, and then we got the special gauntlet. So basically for the special gauntlet, what this is going to be like is that you're going to get rewards based on, it seems like, so how they word it says each streak reward east or west collectibles depending on the difficulty. So you completing a hard streak in the east will grant 3 east collectibles, and an easy streak in the west will get you 1 west level. So basically, when I'm reading this, what I'm getting from this, that they're gonna be 2 separate things on the gauntlet. Like when you go into the event, there's gonna be 2 separate sections on the gauntlet. There's gonna be an east side and there's gonna be a west side. So basically, you're gonna want to choose. So before the event, what you want to do is you want to go to collections and see what card you're going to be going for, because you can see before the event and what collectibles you're going to need. And then you want to go into the Gauntlet event and then focus your efforts towards getting that card. You're going to be mindful that you're going to be able to get more collectibles throughout the event. Because I think after Fantasy Finals, after Fantasy Finals, we're going to be getting Gauntlet. So after this event, then try to focus your goals towards getting a certain card. Also try, when you do this, you probably want to play a little bit after as well, so you can get more collectibles. So yeah, but yeah, for the Gauntlet, you're gonna be getting 1 for basically. So it's gonna be I'm assuming for medium, it's gonna be 2. So for easy, it's gonna get 1. For medium, you're gonna get 2, and for the harsh, you're gonna get 3, which might be easy. Might be the way to go. I think. Well, never mind. No, because the Gauntlet hard streak is 7 games. I think the easy streak is 3 games. So you probably still want to go with the hard streak. You're probably gonna try to avoid the medium streak. Because I think that's only 4 games that they give you 2, so that's 2 for every 2 games. I think we'll have to see how that's looking once the Gauntlet comes around. But yeah, I'll definitely try to give you guys like the best strategy for the collectibles and the best strategy for getting the top reward as a player. But yeah, that's basically how the Gauntlet is going to work. That's basically what I'm reading from it. That's how that's going to work. And then you're also going to get these gold basketball tokens that are going to be used to craft 6 different playoff cards. I think it says 19 of these 32 cards are going to be able to be crafted. So yeah, a lot of your cards are going to be able to be crafted. We're going to go ahead and go over all the cards once this new theme drops on the 17th. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, it seems like Gold Basketballs, they're going to have those that are going to be used to craft 6 different playoff cards up to Amethyst for 9 straight weeks starting Tuesday, which is weird. So it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get these collectibles starting on the first day, which is kind of weird. I didn't even read that. Each crew challenge will reward. Oh, so starting Tuesday, they're going to start the crew challenge. I'm assuming that's what that means. It's going to reward 1 gold basketball, which is kind of weak because all those gold basketballs are going to do is give you an amethyst card, which if you're in a lower tier, amethyst is going to be really good for you because that's also going to help you get your team power up. But yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be similar to the set. So if we go ahead, switch back to the game real quick. If we go ahead and look at the sets real quick, the sets in the game, how they did it last time when we had Kemba Walker as the All-Star reward. So basically, they had this set right here. So you get these blue jersey collectibles. I'm not sure where you get these blue jersey collectibles from. But yeah, you get these blue jersey collectibles. You get the red jersey collectibles. I'm pretty sure you get those collectibles from these. You get one of these collectibles from doing the. So you get this crew star, you get this crew star from completing the crew challenge. So I'm assuming that's how that's going to work. That you're going to get your gold basketball tokens, and then you're going to get your, if it's only one collectible, then they'll probably just do it. They'll stack it up like similar to like the drills, or when you claim, like when they have like one of those pay to win like themes, like when they had with the, if we go ahead over to collections real quick, let's see, go ahead, look at the themes. So when they had, for the last theme that they had, when they had the showstopper theme, so basically that's probably how that's going to work, is that you're going to get your collectibles and you're going to have separate collectibles, similar to like some of these pay to win themes. So you're going to have separate collectibles for each one. So you're going to have your gold collectibles, you're going to have your gold basketball collectibles, you're going to have your silver basketball collectibles, and you're probably also going to have a west and an east collectible. So yeah, that's basically how this is going to work. Basically how this theme looks for like the collectibles, with obviously like a lot more cards getting the collectibles. But yeah, that's basically how that's going to work. And then you're going to have the silver basketball tokens that can be used to craft 2 cards. They're going to be available for 21 straight days starting Monday with an objective on checklist. So yeah, basically when this showstopper theme was around, they had the one of these players were craftable from the the drills on the checklist. So yeah, that's probably how that's going to work. So you're going to be able to get 1 silver basketball token each day, and it says they're going to be available for 21 days. So you probably have a huge amount of opportunities to get one of those players. So you probably have like 10. Probably since it's 2, it's probably gonna be like 10 for each player. So yeah, try, if you want to get those cards, try to get that. And then you're going to have that's basically it for the theme. You're also going to have some new stuff in the My Player. They're going to have new jerseys, it says, for the biggest stars in the playoffs, including Giannis, LeBron, and Harden, which is kind of weird because if we go over to Cruise real quick, which I don't really play Cruise, if we go over to customize, especially on discount, but yeah, which is kind of weird because they already have a Giannis jersey. Do they have a Harden jersey? They have a Harden jersey, and they have a LeBron jersey. So I don't really know why they're adding those cards. I'm assuming that they're gonna add different jerseys, which would be super dope if that, with this thing, they added new jerseys, but that probably won't happen. So yeah, it's basically all that's going on. The crew is gonna be a decently big part of the challenge. If you are in a lower tier and you want to try to upgrade your team higher, definitely try to be in the crew. So most crews are probably going to already be grinding for the cards because they want to get them for at least for the 20% boost. Like, if you're in a crew with like at least like 10 members, as long as you're in an active crew, you're most likely going to get the rewards for both of these. So try to, I guess, get good with your crew, because they could just end up kicking me, which I think that actually could happen. So yeah, try to be in a crew of people that you trust, like 9 other people that you trust, and then get this crew challenge reward. So yeah, that's basically it for this new theme. And yeah, that's basically going to be the end of the video. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys are thinking about this team. I really wish that they added the not a team loyalty bonus, because that's kind of ridiculous, because they have 2 cards, and for some of these teams, for some of these players, they only have like teams like that are not that good. So if you have like a decent, if you're a team, which most people's teams looking like this, where you have your power, all your players like around like the same power, where like all your players like in pink diamond tier, all your players are like diamond above, onyx and above, pink diamond above, or something like that. So yeah, it's kind of tough how they did that. I wish they would, instead of doing that, they added them as duo cards. So basically the only theme that we got duo cards in, which I think we got more throughout like some of those pack exclusive themes, but besides those themes, the only thing that we had duo cards in was this, the first thing that they ever had. So basically how this worked is that they had a card, and then as you can see right here, the powers increase when this card is on a team with an Amethyst Duos card alone. So yeah, basically I wish that that's how they did it, and then like they switched like the position of like some cards, because for the theme right here they have Kawhi Leonard, which the reason why I'm really saying is because it's for the Clippers, because that doesn't really make sense. They don't have any good players at other positions, because they have Kawhi Leonard and they have Paul George at small forward and the other small forward. So I'm hoping they move some players throughout positions to make that better, to make the team loyalty bonus more accessible. I'm hoping that's the thing that they really do, or try to do at least. And then it's like they have like small forward Kawhi Leonard, and they have like shooting guard Paul George, because that would make more sense for getting the theme looking right. So yeah, but yeah, it's basically gonna be the end of the video. As I said, down in the comment section what you guys think about this new thing they're gonna be dropping pretty soon on Monday. Also, if you let me know in the comment section, are you guys gonna be grinding for these cards? There's gonna be 3 events. There's gonna be a lot of crew challenges. There's gonna be a lot of stuff you guys are gonna be able to grind. So yeah, it's basically gonna be the end of the video. As I said, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.